Hello, welcome to the Lunar Review. I'm your host Vanessa, and today I'm talking about Virgo, all about Virgo. In this short video, I'm just going to go over some basic facts about Virgo. Now, Virgo is an earth sign, and she's yin, mutable. She's found in the sixth house, ruled by Mercury, and her symbol is the Virgin. So in general, Virgo is a sign that really likes to revise things. Virgo really likes to get it right. She likes to look at things and analyze and really hone in on the details because, as they say, the devil's in the details. So if you really want to perfect something, you take a microscope and you look deeply, and that's how you can correct the flaws. And this is a big part of what Virgo does. Virgo is also about service. Virgo really feels her value and feels the most confident when she is able to do something practical and tangible and create a system or do something that is in service to others. So she's an earth sign, so that indicates grounded, that there is a sure footing, and the fact that she does like to produce tangible things, things that you can touch, hear, taste, and smell. She's kind of like a craftsman. And she's also yin. So yin implies the feminine qualities. Quiet and dark, nurturing, doesn't move as much. This is an opposition to yang, which is very, loud and active and moving. So Virgo I think of as more yin, and one way I think of this is that she's ruled by the planet Mercury. And Mercury is all about logic and communication and the way that we think and our thought processes. And the other sign Mercury rules is Gemini. Now in Gemini, which is a yang air sign, ideas are coming constantly, and there's a great urge and need to talk and share and just kind of spit ideas out and explore just for the fun of it. It's almost like ideas just for ideas' sake. Whereas in Virgo, this gets introverted, it gets turned in, and Virgo really wants to take data and information in and really analyze it and look at it almost more from that scientific perspective. So it's taking ideas and data, but turning it into something realistic and practical that people can use. She is a mutable sign, and mutable indicates that these are the seasons which they start in one way and they end in a very different way. So Virgo, she is at the end of summer. So these mutable signs come at the end of a season. So the first 2 weeks are usually quite different than the second ones. So this indicates, there is a flexibility. Virgo is earthy, so there is you can think of the quality of clay. Clay is malleable, but it's still tough, and you have to really kind of get your fingers in there and wet it and do things in order to make a new shape out of it. But Virgo is mutable, and you can see this mutability in the fact that she likes to tinker with things. She likes to change them. She likes to look at something and see exactly how you can make it better, and do. She'll get her hands dirty as long as she can wash them afterwards. But she wants to get in and really do something. Virgo is also known for being, very hygienic and clean and neat. And Virgo is health oriented. Very concerned about perfecting the body and keeping a clean mind, and helping others in how to do this as well. She is found in the sixth house. The sixth house is where we have the house of service, the house of illness, the house of health as well, because it's not just illness, it's how do we cure this illness. So Virgo also has an association with plants and herbs and herbal medicine, and even with agriculture, because her time is at the end of the summer, which is also known as harvest time. The symbol for Virgo is the Virgin, and when we think of things that are virginal, they are untouched, they're pristine, they are in their original state. So this just gives an indication of the purpose of Virgo, that she is here to purify and to undergo the process of purification. So when doing this, Virgo has to realize that not everything can be purified, not everything can be perfected, and the beauty is knowing when to hold back and step back, because the polarity, the opposite sign of Virgo is Pisces, and Pisces is a very universal sign, meaning that it has no boundaries, and it's really concerned with the universal conscious and love and compassion and acceptance of the whole. I mean, it's a sign that just wants to dissolve. And Virgo can learn from that side of the polarity, is that not everything is meant for human beings to figure out. As humans, we cannot absolutely perfect everything. Sure, we can draw, a perfect circle if we have a compass, but other than drawing shapes, there's not a lot that we can do perfectly. But if we take the lesson also of the importance of humanity from Pisces, if Virgo can just bring that warmth and that humanity in and that acceptance of flaws, then she will definitely be able to make a formidable, viable working system. And I think of this as in the example I think of is, I remember walking across the George Washington Bridge when I was younger, and I was really amazed at how floppy it is, like how bouncy it was for this bridge that's taking, zillions of cars back and forth across every day. And it's just, those shakes are what releases the tension so that the entire thing can work. When you're just on the bridge, you might think, my God, we're going down. This thing is going to collapse. But you realize that it's been standing for, decades. And that's what Virgo needs to do, is just to constantly release the tension and to kind of go with the shakes and the ups and downs. So a great thing that you can do this time of year is, be exacting and somewhat nitpicky, be perfecting, but then also be soft on yourself. And definitely be soft on others, because no one can, we should have our high ideals, but we should also know that we are going to fall short of those ideals, and that is okay too. This is also a great time of year to just concentrate on your health. If you wanted to change your diet or start exercising or walking more or doing something, this is just a great time to do it. You might feel the energy of Virgo kind of spurring you on. You might look at yourself a little bit more critically. And so health and, perfecting yourself and just knowing when to kind of hold back as well. And just a time to soak up the last rays of summer, because this is the last third, the very ending of summer. So I would say enjoy, and as always, have a good time with it, and I will be back again.